The Rockets reportedly heavily engaged in Chris Bosh right now, and the thought there that this could have multiple effects.
Chris Bosh's agent has called teams to see if Bosh could still get a max deal with another team, and the answer right now is that he could.
Before the LeBron dust can settle, good news for Miami. Chris Bosh will stay in Miami, agreeing to a max contract of $118 million over the next 5 years.
Within the last half hour, it's been reported that Chris Bosh will return with a 5-year, $118 million deal.
It was critical. We don't know what would have happened if CB would have gone somewhere else. Then you may have had to look at a different model for this group going forward for at least the short term.
There was so much speculation, going on, and free agency is very tough on teams, but it's also very tough on the individual. So, Chris had a decision to make, and like 0.5 seconds, he had to make a decision.
But once he signed on the dotted line, you have an anchor now who understands what the Heat organization is all about and who also embodies the qualities that we want with a Miami Heat basketball player.
I always wanted to come back. I wanted to stay here. That was the plan the whole time. I didn't really expect it to happen the way it did, but moving forward, I just decided to make the best decision for me and my family. And I was excited when I got the calls from, Spo and the assistant coaches, and everybody was just really happy to have me back, and that was a good feeling.
He made a decision that he wanted to be here. He wanted to help lead this organization and do things that, I think at the time, after losing with one of the best players in the game, people don't think that we would be able to do. So, that was big, for the organization. That was a great start for us, and it was a chain effect of everything else.
I wanted the challenge of being a bigger leader on the team, and I'm proud of the decision I made, and yeah, I stick with it 10 times out of 10. It's working out all right so far, and I'm just really looking forward to continuing to push this team to be as best as it can. We have a great bunch of guys, and I'm glad to be back.
Allen for Bosh for the win! Yes! With a second left! Chris Bosh with a jumper straight from heaven.
Chris is he's a big-time player. The thing I looked at and admired the most is having the ability to step back. That's the hardest thing to do, especially when you've been an alpha for so long. And now it's kind of you got to kind of take that head off and put another one on. And it's not as easy as that, but I think he's up for the challenge. I know mentally he is, and physically he's been working.
We'll expect everything from him this year, and he's open to the challenge. And that's what you love about Chris Bosh, is he wants all the responsibilities this year, starting with leadership. And that's every single day, providing the example of what the Heat code is about. We're a work team. We build habits on the practice court.
We got to get everybody into what we do. Yeah, all right? Good post line.
I think I work a lot harder than I did before. Not that I didn't work hard then, but I know what I want now, and I'm going after it. And the only way to go after it, put that work in, and make sure you're ready when your name is called.
Bosh for three in the win! Yes! He did it! A mighty kaboom here in Portland!
And then the burden of being able to be a #1 guy, a #2 guy, big responsibility offensively, but still being a guy that facilitates. His skill set now is so much more advanced and versatile than it was when he first got here.
Obviously, we all had to change, and CB changed for what he needed to change for to help this team. He stepped out to the three, stretched the floor. Obviously, our motto offensively was pace and space, so we had to space the floor and shoot the three. He's going to shoot the three because it's a deadly weapon for him, but we know he's going to go back inside, and he's going to get down there, he's going to bang a little bit, he's going to create mismatches, he's going to find guys from that post position, and we're going to play off that as well.
Bosh against Davis. Up and under for the score.
Oh, boy, great footwork by Chris Bosh. He's the go-to guy on this team. We said that earlier.
The fadeaway over McAdoo.
That's why he wants that responsibility. He loves that.
with Chris, he can go back to his ways, the way he used to play in Toronto. I remember my first couple years playing against CB in Toronto. I hated playing against him. He's that good. So it's good to see CB be able to get back to what he does best.
He's a two-time champion, than he was when he came from Toronto. So, everyone likes to say, oh, we're going to see CB4. I don't want to see CB4. CB4 wasn't a champion. I want to see, CB1. And he's a champion. He's a guy that, I want to look to my left or my right, and he's on the court with me.
I never thought I'd play in a Game 7 of the championship, and it's a very rare occasion in a finals atmosphere. But that's pressure. And, using that and the lessons that I've learned over that time, not only that game, but just over the series that we've played against so many great opponents has taught me a lot. And I'm really, really looking forward to using those lessons and everything that we've done.